Products dry shampoo to keep your hair fresh between wash days, you may want to check the brand. A number of them have been recalled over high levels of a cancer-causing chemical, benzene, which has been linked to leukemia and other blood disorders. But a class action lawsuit says the company that makes the products, Unilever, that they knew about the toxic chemical long before the recall. Here with more on the chemical and how it works is Dr. June McCoy, professor of medicine at Northwestern University School of Medicine. Dr. McCoy, welcome back. First, what's your reaction to this? What's your reaction to this report?
I am not really surprised, given the fact that we know that benzene is a toxic, a carcinogenic agent. It's always been known that this is a dangerous drug, and I cannot believe that Unilever can say that they were not aware of it. So they knew or should have known, because the public knows benzene at this point is dangerous.
What else do we know about benzene and how it can lead to cancer?
So benzene is pretty much in a lot of products. It's part, maybe one of the top 20 substances in many products around. You'll find it in gasoline when you're pumping your gas. So we ask that you turn your face away and not inhale the fumes. It's in shampoos and other products. It's in pesticides. It's in the workplace. So it's pretty much available or known to be in many environmental situations. And we know that what benzene does is that it can get into the bone marrow, the soft portion of the bones where blood cells are made, and it can actually change the genetic makeup of the bone marrow. So it actually changes the DNA of the bone marrow. That change is what can lead to leukemia. And I think the case is all about the risk of leukemia being very great in persons using benzene infused products.
Now, we should mention, of course, the report that found this benzene did not find it in all dry shampoos, just those made by Dove, Nexus, Suave, TG, which makes Rockaholic and Bedhead, and Tresemme. But Dr. McCoy, how could this chemical or any others like it, how could they have even made it into a product that makes its way onto store shelves and onto the market and all the other products that you mentioned that it can be found in?
And that's what's concerning, that it not only got into the product, into those particular products, but got into those products at a level that has proven to be harmful to consumers. It had to have been intentionally placed within the product. And I'm not so sure of how much they're regulating the amount of benzene, because it's pretty much found in many, many areas, in many, many places. So for it to be in the product, those dry shampoos at that degree means that the company was aware of what they were doing.
Sounds like it's concerning for you as a professional. Do you think this class action lawsuit has standing?
I think it has standing, and it has standing on so many grounds. Again, as I said before, the company should have known, either knew or should have known, and I think certainly the former seems to be what might have happened. The second thing is that the company was given warning from back in, I think, early 2021, that there were concerns about this product, and the company did not take enough steps to pull the product from the market. So failure to warn, failure to actually pull the product from the market early enough, expose people who would normally not have been exposed from that period of time when they claim that they were made aware of it, place those people at harm, quite great harm. Because leukemia, acute leukemia, can be a deadly diagnosis for people who are diagnosed by physicians with that condition.
What's your advice, Dr. McCoy, to people who have or have been using these products? Should they be alarmed if they find they've got these particular brand name bottles of dry shampoo in their cabinet?
I would be alarmed, and I would go to my doctor and try to get tested to see what's going on with my blood count, my red blood count, my white blood count, and my clotting count or my platelets. I would recommend that they stop using the product. I would not throw it away. I would actually pack those products and keep them, because you might need to take those as proof that you were using these particular products to an attorney who might be handling your case.
What does this say, Dr. McCoy? Because we've talked about this before, specifically linked to uterine cancer and hair relaxers that black women use mostly. What does it say, or what are you thinking about, like the amount of toxic chemicals that can be found in beauty products?
I am thinking that we need stronger regulations by the Food and Drug Administration, by the FTC, by OSHA, the agency that looks at environmental safety in certain environmental areas. I think we need better federal regulations of these products. It's concerning to me that after last interview, I'm here talking about another product, a known carcinogen, and talking about the risk to so many women out there who are trusting that when they go to the supermarket and buy a product with a brand name on it, that they're going to be safe. That's very concerning.
Okay, Dr. June McCoy, thanks as always for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.